Case 4.5 years later is the police are now trying to escape. Well, W80, this is what they call it. W80 is trying to escape being done for gross misconduct. As Stafford just said, the IOPC is now trying to up the game on him. But what we've got to understand is if the IOPC do not win this appeal, this is going to change things for a lot of cases. It's going to make the police never be accountable for anything, right? This is why everybody needs to follow this, because I'm telling you now, right, if they get away with this, right, if they get away with this, they're going to get away with this forever, right, forever, right? So, they have gagged us. They have now gagged us. We, you know, like they put the fear of God into us that we wasn't supposed to say certain things, right? But I'm going to get my day in court, June 21. They finally gave us a date after 5.5 years. It will be 5.5 years when we get that date. And there are things that are going to shock you. There are going to be things that comes out, and in this case, that are going to shock you. I want to see how they get away with it again. I really want to see how they're going to get away with it again, right? They can all look at me, I don't even care. They don't watch me. I'm Margaret Smith, and my son's name is Jermaine Baker, right? Yeah, brutal. They were brutal. They shot another unarmed man.
Okay, so they made this family, but they never gagged me. This was like dogging again.
All right.
This was like dogging again. But it was worse because they didn't do a hard stop. There was a car that was going to be involved in helping some people to escape. The car was stolen. The police had control of the car from the day before. They put microphones in the car. They heard Jermaine say, if this comes on top, we're going to run. Because Jermaine was not that guy. They heard it. They went in that car and they found a plastic gun at the back of the car. It wasn't in his hand. They knew he didn't have a gun in his hand, but they still opened the door and they still, as you just heard, even with hands up, don't shoot, put bullets in his head. We're not going to accept this in this no more. We don't, and this happened 5 years ago. It happened, that means it happened, so long before George Floyd. And yet people are only hearing about this now. People have to pay attention. We have to stay woke, and we have to take responsibility for educating ourselves and keeping ourselves woke, because the system will put you to sleep as quickly as it can, as fast as it can. No justice?
No peace.
No justice?
No peace.
Talking of George Floyd, my inquest was meant to start October this year. And since we've had a lot of, because the Black Lives Matter has been live, they postponed it with all sorts of things, using COVID as an excuse, because to me, they had all that time to sort their paperwork. But it's all right, we've allowed it. So it starts now in June 21, but we need to just keep Black Lives Matters active. So they know they can't move it again. They can't move this again, right? So we need to keep this active, we need to keep this. So they can't keep doing this to other families. Huh?